All right, is it time to temper our expectations of what the Saints can do this year? Because let's just have a heart-to-heart right now, okay? So we're in Week 7. New Orleans is 3-3. I think we can all agree that they should be probably 5-1, at least 4-2. They should have won that game at Green Bay. That Tampa Bay loss was legit. They just dominated New Orleans on that day, so I'm not going to take anything away from what the Bucs did. And then this past week, you go to Houston, and your defense plays well in the second half. You have, 4 chances to tie the game. It was 20-13. It felt like the entire fourth quarter. And your offense drives well, moves down the field between the 20s, but once you get inside the 20, you're settling for field goals, and you got a rookie kicker who misses said field goals. Your offense is 24th in the NFL right now. That's 8th from the bottom. So lower third, not where you want to be. Even lower quarter, I guess you could say, if that math checks out. And your red zone offense is even worse as far as touchdown percentage goes. So like the amount of times you get into the red zone and you score a touchdown, not kick a field goal, you're bottom 5 in the league. And I think that's the biggest thing holding New Orleans back right now. And we haven't seen any adjustments made really at all to this point. So it's getting me to think, can this offense do it? Like in the offseason, all right, you got rid of Andy Dalton. You paid a lot of money for Derek Carr. You got Alvin Kamara back, Olave back, Juwan Johnson, Michael Thomas. Like, you got everything you need. It's not a situation where you're lacking an explosive player. You're lacking of this, you're lacking of that. You got all the pieces on the chessboard, and you're just not winning. It's as simple as that right now. I don't know if it's your strategy, if it's your scheme, if it's execution. Could be a lot of things, but the point is, it's not working. And when you go out and make moves like signing a free agent quarterback like Derek Carr and using a ton of your salary cap to get him and adding in the pieces that you already have, you're paying Alvin Kamara, you're paying Chris Olave. It's a rookie deal still, but you're still paying him. Juwan Johnson, Rashid Shaheed. Like, there's a lot of money going around to a lot of different places. And when you got money going, results are expected from the fans. And what we're seeing just ain't it. Like, they just lost to Houston with a rookie quarterback, with a rookie receiver who didn't even play, Tank Dell, Nico Collins, who's a guy that has really not done much of anything to this point in his NFL career, and you couldn't put up as many points as them. Like, that's just kind of embarrassing. You got, almost a 10-year vet at quarterback in Carr. You got one of the best receivers in the game in Olave. You got probably a top 3, top 5 running back in the league in Alvin Kamara, and you're putting up 13 points? I know you're missing field goals, but come on now. Like, is this how it's going to be the whole season? Like, think, guys. Every game this year, Tennessee, they put up 16. They barely won that game. Green Bay, I know Carr goes down in the second half. They put up 17 and lose that game. Chance for a field goal, they missed that. Houston, they put up 13. Tampa Bay, 9. And then in New England, that's kind of the outlier right now, 34-0. But we watched the same game. The defense balled out, and they gave the offense points on defensive touchdowns, great field position on turnovers and sacks and stuff like that. So it wasn't like the offense was just like a juggernaut on that day. It was all about the defense. So I don't know if it's just kind of a slow out of the gate type of thing with these guys, and they're struggling to gel. To me, what I'm seeing is pretty bad play calling, bad situational decisions, like on that last drive against Houston, right? They move it well. They're picking up chunks. They get down to Houston's 24, and we talked about this on Tuesday, and they throw 4 jump balls with 30 seconds left, and they probably had a timeout left. Like, come on. We got to be able to do better than that, right? I mean, you got playmakers all across the yard, and the best you got is a Hail Mary, essentially, 4 different times. So, again, is it time to temper our expectations? My expectation was that this team would not only compete, but win the NFC South. Like, come on, it's a pretty bad division. Tampa Bay, I guess, is the leader right now. They just lost to the Lions, and I know the Lions are good, which is great. I'm a Lions fan. I love seeing it. But to lose at home by 14, that's pretty embarrassing. Atlanta has been interesting. I mean, Desmond Ritter's not a good quarterback. Carolina hasn't even won a game yet. And you're not even going to win this division. Like, if you're going to win the NFC South of all years, it's this year. Like, this division is very down. It's very weak. I thought it was a sure thing you'd win this. But now I'm not so sure because the offense is holding this team back. The defense has certainly played well. Can they get it going? I mean, that's the biggest question at this point. What works in the Saints' favor is they got a pretty easy schedule coming up. Tough game tonight against Jacksonville for sure. But then you play the Colts, the Bears, the Vikings, and the Falcons. Those are, 4 very winnable games. 2 of those are on the road against Indianapolis and then Atlanta, it looks like. And then you play the Lions. So the schedule does get easier. There's not like too many tough teams left looking at it. The Lions are difficult. The Bucs, you got them again on the road. The Rams on the road. But these are all winnable games. So can you get the offense clicking? Can Juwan Johnson get back healthy? Can Derek Carr, take that step from being just to like at least above average? Those are the things that are holding this team back. And again, it's the red zone offense. It's the offense altogether. For me, though, I'm just not sure right now if this team has what it takes to win the NFC South because we're seeing the same product every week. We'll see if it changes tonight against Jacksonville. But I don't know. As of right now, I might be changing my prediction about that NFC South title. But that's just me. Let me know what you guys think down below. It's been very frustrating. I'm not even a Saints fan, and I'm frustrated, so I can only imagine how you guys feel out there. Let's see what this team does tonight against the Jags. All right. So I'm just going to, chop those up and post them separate.
Okay.
Yeah.
I missed the thing for watching.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah.
If you were going to do it a little bit more at the end or
No,
not.
it's okay. We didn't need it. We don't need to thank them. Fuck them.
I hope they can get it together. Especially tonight.
Yeah.
Go to a game and it's just ass.
I'm not putting a dime on this game. I don't know which way it's going. Unless Lawrence doesn't play, then obviously you got to like your chances.
I still like the chance,
Yeah.
even if Lawrence
Yeah.
doesn't play.